quarters.
They're going to need something. And currently, K-Corp in a decent position here. Getting a couple boost deals, but Itachi just cuts forward thinking his teammate was going to challenge. So Itachi, unfortunately, big defensive mishap. I went to his camera. He can see Relating Wave going up there, too. It's just a weird misread of the speed there from Stake. So 2 minutes left. More than enough time to score one goal for a team like K-Corp for sure.
That's for Relating Wave. A demolition comes through again, and Endpoint double the lead.
Well, not going to be able to just rely on one now. That's a great demo on the goal line and a lot of net to cover for a top. You'd like to see a bit more control from K-Corp pushing onto the offense. They kind of lose it there on the offense with Stake just trying to force it through, and that's a great dish out pass to Seiko. Itachi, tough ask. Got a piece of it, actually. Unfortunately, the wrong one.
Seiko with the save. And now we get into this final minute. And Endpoint will try to just burn it all the way. That's post and in. We've seen so many shots go off target on the other half of the field. This catches the post, and of all things, that is Seiko's first goal.
So it's funny because Itachi wrote out. I think they did a good job to stop the bleeding, you know, as this one kept going. Like we said, at least breaking a lot of that initial pressure. Astral's going to get one back here. So something to hold on to at least.
He is the leading scorer on the field. Only because of that goal. That ties him with Relating Wave. Task for Karmine Corp now to try and make their way into the major. Gets a little bit tougher. The window closes just a little bit. One down, 3 lives left.
Well, tough start, but a lot of good things. It's just a matter of, okay,
it's Itachi leaving it back for Stake. His shot is high. Oh, Stake has had a tough time finding the range here early on. This time he scores from point blank.
Look at the recovery, though. I mean, you'll see Astral here. Great touch towards the net and continue the play towards the goal line. Put the pressure on Seiko. Come up with a big block. Let Stake have a second chance. And then
here's Seiko. Still has Metza in front. And he can keep this ball central. And Relating Wave comes in and scores off the defensive whiff.
Tough call here for Stake. He's rotating back into net. He's only got 12. He sees that floater, and I think just that initial instinct to jump and try and save a shot because you're
boost. He's waiting for Relating Wave's pass, and Stake sniff that out.
Oh, great hop.
Now Itachi, can he get to this? He sure can. Tight angle, and he scores.
I shouldn't have said free. This is definitely a lot harder than Itachi made
for him. It is.
But you felt good when he got through the whole defensive line there with that one nice challenge of the midfield line. And you said it, tight angle, and importantly, bottom of the net. They had a guy coming back. Maybe if it's a little higher, he might just be able to kick that off the post and have it ricochet out.
Oh, another one thrown in front. Seiko scores. This is looking like a preview of Dig and Queso. Goals left and right.
Trying to figure out how this one gets through Astral and Itachi, you know? Oh, Astral backflipped as well. I think he didn't really get all the way around it. And Astral again on defense, who's been working overtime a lot. Coming across, making nice saves. Relating Wave is going to punish Stake. Gotta wonder where he ran off to. Has no boost, is thinking Itachi has the touch forward. And Astral is going forward, so Stake's thinking, cool, let's go on.
In front for Astral and cleared. Last call now, and Itachi can't catch up. Relating Wave, because of course, has yet another.
Man, what a perfect positioned play for Relating Wave in the net there. That challenge went right to him. And you can't really blame K-Corp for overcommitting in this particular instance. They need a goal. There's 2 seconds left. Hope Astral makes the challenge. See if Itachi can make the reaction and get something done, but ouch. That's tough for
anything, as we've seen so far in this fall split. It's been one of the great stories of the fall European season. And here's Seiko himself opening the scoring for Endpoint.
How does this get through? I mean, sure, a touch off the ceiling. Oh, man, just such an aggressive line for Astral. It's a tough one as well. They're trying to connect on these passes that require pinpoint precision. And that's a floater. Is it for Seiko? Indeed, he's going to just muscle it right through the last man. 2-0 Endpoint in game 3, 44 seconds. They just don't have it to stop Endpoint from winning every ball, it feels like.
But it's of little consequence. It's as good as a goal. It ends any hope of a comeback for Karmine in game 3. I'm gonna just call it now. Timeout Karmine. They got to talk for, about 90 seconds about how they're gonna stop their season, their fall split for an ounce of boost at all times. Trying to will his team back into this. This is why he was put on this team. And there's Itachi getting his second goal with the less than a minute to go here in game 4.
Oh, great wave dash landing from Astral as he dismounted off that wall to hit Supersonic to find that demo.
Another break for K-Corp. Relating wave. Nobody over there as Astral will get it downfield and down it. K-Corp stays alive in game 4.
Much better look here for
confidence. Johnny Boy at one point said he might be the best player in Europe and the world by the end of the season. A lot to prove.
What?
And a lot to come back from. Metza Norris just sails one downfield as nobody could catch up to it.
Did Astral? Excuse me. I think Astral thought that idea. That's a dribble. I don't really like the flick afterwards, but that's just him. Astral just likes to get the ball going as fast as he can to really put the pressure on. Relating wave goes right at Stake. The difference being he's also right next to the net. And Stake almost no chance at keeping this one out. That's brutal.
At one point in this roster's lifetime, Relating Wave might have been considered the table setter, the supporting actor. Not now.
Oh, boy.
And not ever again. Relating Wave may have just put an end to K-Corp with his 8th goal of the series.
Great challenge from Seiko, just making sure that it doesn't get
upstairs. Drop down for Itachi, easily set a wave, and Itachi redirect here. Oh, what a catch and score!
Wow, such command from Itachi. This is a tough ask for any player. That is a beautiful catch and hard cut back into the ball.
This clinical at the end out of Endpoint. There was a glimmer of hope. It has subsided. Endpoint. They were already headed to the major. Their seeding only gets better as they continue on, eliminating Karmine along the way.